Hi, Kinder families. Welcome to week 6 of our distance learning. Now, today is going to look a little bit different. Today is May 4th, and today officially we do not have school. So, this video is going to look a little bit different than our normal Monday videos. Today, I am going to still be talking about our core subjects, reading, writing, and math for today, Monday. But I'm not going to talk about the additional subjects, social studies, STEM, gym, art, health, and music until tomorrow's video. So today is just going to be talking about reading, writing, and math. If you're looking for the additional subjects, pop on over to Tuesday's video. Tuesday is the first official day of school this week, so that's where I put all of those extra subjects in. So let's get started with our extra reading practice today for my friends that still want to do some extra work today. So this week we are reading a new story. It's called No, Lily, Don't. And before we start, we're going to talk about some vocabulary. So there are two words they want you to look at today if you're choosing to do this. The first word is bored. When you're not interested in what you're doing, you might be tired or annoyed when you're bored. Bored is when you have nothing to do or you're just kind of over everything, right? You probably already feel bored. Bored is our first word. And our second word is don't. Don't is a shorter or faster way to say do not. Don't is called a contraction, and contraction is when you put two words and you stick them together, like do and not together make don't. Was, not, wasn't. Are and not together make aren't. And is and not together make isn't. Contractions are things you're going to learn when you're a little bit older, but the word you need to know today is don't. So we've got our story today. We're going to predict what this story is going to be about. We already read a story about our friend Lily the kitty cat. This story is called No, Lily, Don't. So start thinking about what do you think this story is going to be about? What's your prediction? Go ahead and read that story. There's also on our classroom website, there's going to be a link to Mrs. Blashley reading the story for you. If it's not up right away on Monday, it should be up very, very soon in the day. So you should have that video up ready for you guys to watch about the story No, Lily, Don't. Or there's another teacher that has already uploaded that video if you want to watch them read the story. We also have a sight word today. Like I said, today is kind of an extra day, so if you don't get to this sight word, that's okay. The sight word today is hymn. Hymn. We spell hymn H-I-M. H is a tall letter, I is a short letter, M is a short letter. We're going to write the letters H-I-M in the boxes, and then you're going to write hymn on the lines. Try to think of a sentence and a picture you can draw with the sight word hymn. There's also some optional songs with that link at the bottom there for you. Writing. Let's talk about writing this week. This week we're writing another letter, but we're writing a different kind of letter. We're writing a persuasive letter. We'll talk a little bit about what persuasive means later on this week. Persuasive, we can write letters to persuade people. So let's talk a little bit actually about persuading right now. Sometimes when we want something, we have to convince other people that it's a good idea. Maybe you want to borrow your sister's favorite toy. Maybe you want to get a new pet. Maybe you want your mom to buy you some ice cream at the store. In your letter, you want to persuade someone. You should tell them what you want and why you should have it. So if you want to get a new pet, you want to tell them, I want a new pet, and here's why. I think I should get a new pet because my kitty cats are lonely, so I clearly need another pet. So a persuasive letter, you're trying to get something from somebody or have them do something, or sometimes you want to persuade someone to believe something too. So those are 3 ways that you want to persuade somebody. This week, I want you to think about what are some things that you want and who are you going to ask to get those things? Maybe you want a new toy. Who are you going to ask for that new toy? Maybe you want to play with your sister. You'll probably ask your sister, right? So think of 3 things that you want and 3 people who you think you can ask to persuade them to get the things that you want. All right, so that's all you're doing today is coming up with your list of 3 things you want and 3 people you're going to ask. That's all you're doing in writing today. Tomorrow we'll get started with the letters. math today. Again, let me reiterate one more time that today is an optional. This is extra stuff. You don't have to do this any other day. But if you would like to do a little bit of math today, we're in our math book pages 343 to 344, and it looks like this. It says draw a line to match the 10 partners. So what you gotta do is draw a line from the numbers on the left side to match the number on the right side when those two numbers together make the number 10. So let's do the first one together. To make it easier for me, I'm going to put 10 squares up on the board here. I'm trying to make the number 10. So the first number we have is the number 4. I'm going to fill in 4 of these squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've done the number 4. Now I got to figure out how many are left. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 squares left, so I need to match the number 4 to the number 6. So I'm going to draw a line from the dot by the 4 to the dot by the 6. Now I'm going to do the rest of the numbers too. 5 matches to what number? 2 matches to what number? 1 matches to what number? And then the number 8 matches to what number? There are more for you on the back. Draw a line to match the 10 partners. It's the same thing on the front as it is on the back. All right? So, kinder friends, that's all we have today. This is, like I said, just some extra stuff for you to do today. If mom or dad has to work and they need you to sit still and do a little bit of extra homework today. So this is just some extra things for you to do today. You can always catch up on the other stuff that you may have missed last week as well. Remember, don't stress, especially today where there's no school. Do what you can, take lots of breaks, and remember, you are so smart. Happy Monday, kinder friends. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.